I was losing my hair, it was very stressful. It was very worrisome.
10 years ago, it just wasn't in the forefront of my mind. I expected something like that when I was like in my 70s or 80s. And to have it happen so soon, hair thinning was very much a shock.
You would see my scalp before using HairMax, and it was getting thinner and thinner, and not just in the front or in the sides, but also on the top right here. I was seeing scalp, and that was worrisome. I knew I had to do something.
Our hair, I think, can make the difference in looking our age or looking just a few years younger. And I opt for looking a few years younger for as long as I can get away with it. And the HairMax laser is definitely part of that routine.
When I first saw the results, I was shocked. I was happy, and it started to fill in. And that's what was so important, is that it actually worked and it filled in.
There's nothing to be scared of and everything to gain. It will change your life because it changed mine.
You know, for me, this is one of the most proud moments when we get to bring you a brand that actually changes lives for you when you get it home. It's our #1 hair growth device. It's called HairMax. It's FDA cleared, and guess what? It actually works. If you're suffering with mild to moderate hair loss and you're a man or a woman, today we actually have a solution for you that over 450,000 people right here in our store at QVC have tried, have loved, and have seen results. Now, we're gonna show you some before and afters in this presentation. We're also gonna talk to you about all the things, all the questions that you may have about HairMax. But here's the #1 question that people have, Randy Velicky.
Yeah, I'm here.
Does it grow my hair? And it does.
It grows your hair, just like you can see his before and after pictures. This man has what's referred to as typical male pattern baldness, right? You probably know guys like this.
Yes, of course.
It's very, very popular. 50 million men have this type of hair loss. But you know what? HairMax can grow it back. Look right there in the middle, how thick it's becoming. That hair is growing in. Look at his hairline starting to grow in. This is after 26 weeks in a clinical study. Vito had great results. Look at that back.
Wow.
How many people do you know, ladies, is there a man in their life who has that thinning spot in the back? He doesn't know it's back there. You got to help him out.
So today we're bringing it to you in the most affordable, the lowest price that we've ever offered the hairband for, in the most easy hands-free version. Like I love this one with 42 lasers, 41 lasers that you're gonna get, and I'll just show you, right? All soft, grippy, all that does is just kind of comb through your hair. It doesn't hurt your head at all. And all of those lasers, what are they doing for me, Randy?
What they do is they wake up dormant sleeping hair follicles. So, you know, as we age, our hair follicles get tired, they stop growing. This right type of light is able to energize those hair follicles, wake them up and get them growing again. We call it coffee for your hair.
I like
wake
that.
up with a cup
it's
of
like
HairMax.
wake up, grow hair.
Yeah.
Listen, I use this. My mom and dad use this. You know this.
I know
My
this.
brother
Yes, we
uses
talked
this
about
as
this.
well. It's something that happens in my family. A lot of people in my family experience male pattern baldness. Today, we're giving you an opportunity to try something out that truly works. And we're going to talk to you about like how easy it is, right? It's like, this doesn't sting. It doesn't hurt. There's no heat with this. This is simple. You put it on as a hairband. It's 3 minutes for the entire head.
Exactly. So what we did is we made a therapy that was completely painless. You don't feel a thing. All you feel is a little bit of warm, gentle, soothing heat. But you take it, you put it on your head in the very, very frontal position like that, and it's mindless. You don't have to even think about it. What's going to happen after 30 seconds? It's going to beep. I'm sorry, it's going to vibrate. When it vibrates, you just simply slide it back. It's going to vibrate again. You slide it back again. 6 positions on the scalp. And I want to point out these teeth, because these are important, Alberti. These are patented. And what they do is that they move your hair out of the way so that light energy can get down to your scalp. Remember, your hair grows from the scalp outwards. And what this does is it gets the light energy right down to the scalp, right down to the root of the problem, I like to say, to get those hair growing again.
Actually, we have an animation that shows you what's happening.
Let's take a look at this. This is how that light therapy is able to be absorbed by that hair follicle and wakes up that hair follicle and gets it to start growing again. Time lapse shows all those new hairs growing in. You can see they fill in the thin spots on your scalp. And you know, it's your hair, Alberti. It's not fake hair, it's not shaking hair, it's not color.
And yeah, it's not also a procedure. It's not something that you have to go to a doctor or a professional to help you out with. It's something that you can actually do in your own home. Now, Randy, you actually did some clinical studies.
We did.
And you found that per square inch, you actually grow how much hair?
133 new hairs per square inch.
Wow.
So a square inch
In
is
how long of a time frame?
26 weeks.
In 26 weeks. By the way, you have a 180-day return policy with us here at QVC
Right.
for HairMax. So you have ample time to try it out, to see the full benefits for yourself. And that is just by using it 3 times a week.
3 times a week, every other day. And you know what's really, really great about it? In our clinical studies, it worked on 90% of the people.
Wow.
Think about that. So those odds are really, really good. So if you're losing your hair, think about a 90% chance of regrowing that hair back. You can see Jody's using it. She's got it up on her head. She's relaxing, reading her book, enjoying the comfort of growing new hair, right?
And then once that beeps or vibrates in 30 seconds, she's just going to push it back. And you see the teeth, they don't hurt the hair.
No.
You could still have your hair, styled in whatever which way, shape, or form. If you could run a comb through your hair, you can use HairMax on your hair.
We say that if you can brush your hair, you can grow your hair.
Now, Randy, a lot of people ask, is this going to grow real hair or is it going to grow like peach fuzz?
It grows real hair. It
real
starts off as thin
hair.
little hair, but it grows into big, thick, beautiful hair. Look at the results. I mean, just over and over and over again. These are pictures that we're taking by the doctors in our clinical research. We've done over 9 studies now with over 500 people to show that this technology worked.
And so, by the way, the photos that you'll see will be men, women, color-treated hair, natural hair, chemically treated hair. You can use this no matter what hair type you are.
Exactly.
Right over here, what are we seeing, Randy?
So we're seeing, it's called female pattern hair loss. Often when a woman gets to menopause, that change in life, that hormonal imbalance can cause hair loss. So ladies, if you're seeing more hair in your brush, more hair in the sink, check with your doctor. If he says it's female pattern hair loss, hereditary hair loss, hormonal hair loss, HairMax can help you grow that hair back. Look at the part, how wide it is in that before picture, and look how that part is all filling in that after picture.
Wow, here's another before and after. Again, right, the results are staggering. And here's the thing, if you're the person that has a ton of hair, God bless you.
Yes.
Right? God bless you. That's awesome. If you've ever been self-conscious when you look in the mirror, are people going to see the back of my head?
Yeah.
Are people seeing through my scalp when they look at me? Are they looking at my hair? Are they looking at my eyes? This is the difference that you can make in just 26 weeks. By the way, it gets better and better and better with continued use.
Yes.
And Randy, we're using this all the time, just 3 times a week. It's simple and easy. It's less than 10 minutes a week.
Exactly. And you can do it like you saw Jody, sitting there relaxing, reading a book. You can do it while you're checking your emails. A lot of ladies, what they'll do, they'll use it in the morning to pull the hair off their face while they put their makeup on.
Yeah.
This way they're multitasking. They're getting multiple things done at once. Look at the results with Frank. That frontal hairline all growing back in.
So if you're wondering at home, is this going to work for me? Well, we do have a chart that we'll put up on the screen that shows different types of hereditary pattern baldness. And if you're in a certain area of these photos, that means that HairMax will work for you. It's called the Fitzpatrick chart, and we're going to put that up on the screen in just a second. As we're waiting for that, I want to remind you, $65.80 is all you have to pay to get this home right now and to try it out. We've got free shipping for you. We also have a 180-day return policy, which allows you to get the entire 26-week treatment. If you're not 100% satisfied, send it back. But with over 450,000 HairMax devices sold at QVC, I would say there's a surefire bet that you're going to love the results. Now, we're going to put that chart up on the screen because if you're wondering, is this for me? Now is your chance to take a look and decide, hey, I'm going to give this a chance for myself. A 561-6440 item number. Okay, Randy, this is the gentleman's chart.
This is the gentleman's chart. So keep in mind, this is for the most common type of hair loss, according to the American Academy of Dermatology. Over 95% of the hair loss in the world is this type of hair loss.
Okay.
So it is the most common type. It's called male pattern baldness. It's called male thinning hereditary hormonal hair loss. It's intended for early to moderate stage. It's the guys in the blue sweaters across that middle of the chart right there. Guys, I like to point out, if you wait till you get to that bottom row, you've waited too long. Those hair follicles, they're no longer dormant, they're deceased, and I can't grow them back. So catch this early. And because this is hereditary, if you have a father or an older brother along that bottom line, Address it now. The sooner you take action, the better results. Let's take a look at the latest chart. Again, it's the women in the middle there, early to moderate stages of hair loss. So it's either maybe in the part here, maybe general thinning, or a lot of women will lose it right up along this frontal hairline. And when that gets thin, they can't pull their hair back in a ponytail. Or maybe your ponytail's just thinner than it used to be back in your 20s. Remember, I like to do something called the ponytail test. Pull your hair back in a ponytail. Remember, when you were in your 20s, it was probably about this big. You couldn't get a rubber band around it. But as we age, you lose that hair. It doesn't grow back. It gets thinner.
Well, here is the Fitzpatrick skin classification guide. Tell me what this means.
So a HairMax is an FDA-cleared medical device, and all medical devices that use lasers have to be tested on various skin tones. So HairMax will work on all skin tones, and we give you 180 days to make sure it's going to work on your skin tone. We just have to point out the doctors only tested it on 1 through 4.
Yeah. You know, the thing is with HairMax, the #1 comment I hear all the time, Randy, is, I wish I had started sooner. People always say this, I wish I had started sooner. And you know what? I'm there with you, right? Because I was one of those people that didn't want to do the comb. Because the comb was a longer process, right?
Yes.
It was a longer process. There were only 9 lasers on it, and it was something that you had to actually concentrate on. This, as soon as they came out with this, I got it for myself. By the way, all you do is you hold that down. I don't know if this one's charged. This is probably not charged.
Sure, this was charged.
And you just, you just hold that down. There you go. You get the red lights on. You put it on. There's your first position. Actually, I start up here, right? I start up there because I want my hairline. I want my hairline to stay, right? After 30 seconds, you move that back, and you just keep moving it back 6 times. It's 3 minutes. That's it. 3 minutes, and you've got a treatment for your hair. People pay lots of money to get treatments like this, right? Red light treatments, laser treatments at a doctor's office or at a clinic. Today, we're going to give you the opportunity to buy the device at one of the lowest prices we've ever brought it to you at. It's a big deal in so many ways. It's a big deal that it's back. And we have it for you with free shipping with a 180-day return policy. Now, I highly encourage you to get this home and try it out. It's one of the best deals that you'll find on HairMax anywhere. I've seen HairMax in the most high-end department stores.
It's there.
I've seen HairMax actually at doctors' offices.
Yes, it's in doctors' offices as
clinics as well.
Yes.
Where they are, geared towards growing your hair and doing procedures to help you with your hair. Today, we're giving you the lowest price. A 561644 is your item number. By the way, if you're giving this to a dad, my dad, he would love it. Right?
Father's Day.
Yeah,
is
of course.
What, 2 weeks away?
He has this, but I didn't buy it for Father's Day for him. I got it for him earlier. This is one of those opportunities for you to get that, though, because it has the 41 lasers. That's like the most you can get in this silhouette, in this size.
Exactly. This is one of our most popular devices because it is so lightweight. It weighs less than my cell phone, believe it or not.
Yeah.
It's lightweight, it's flexible. We've made it to fit every
7
head
ounces.
size. So Shelly here, she's using it to hold her hair back while she's putting her makeup on in the morning. And you can see that, the next video she'll be in the kitchen, or you would be using, Paul's checking his emails here.
Yeah.
So no matter what your day is, you don't have to set aside time to use it. It's hands-free, it's made to last, and when you charge it, it'll last for 2 or 3 weeks.
I was just going to ask you, how long does it hold the charge? This price will go up in just a couple of days if we have it available. Today, we have it for you with that free shipping. Already 1,000 picked up since launch. A 561644 is your item number. We don't have many more to go around, quite frankly. So I don't know if it's even going to last for the entire sale for this big deal. Now is your chance to see what HairMax can do. Again, the #1 thing, Randy, I'm always like, people say it. Why did I wait so long?
Right. Don't wait, because the more you wait, the less chance you have of getting that hair back. You're watching this for a reason. It's time to take action, and the action you take is HairMax.
All right, so listen, now's your chance to pick it up. $328.98. Remember, you have 180 days. That's half a year, basically, right? To try it out for yourself. Go through the full treatment. If you're not satisfied, you'll send it back. We'll refund your money. Free shipping, $65.80. Gets it home, 856-1644. Randy, always a pleasure to have you on the
always
show.
a pleasure.
I
Thank you,
can't tell you how
everybody.
excited I am that Randy has brought us the HairMax at this big deal price. It's like
Yes.
I was jumping up for joy when I knew that it was in our
Well,
show.
it hasn't been on the show for a while,
Yeah.
the LaserBand 41. We're glad to have it back in stock.
Thank
Glad
you.
to have it back here. We had to have a special price for everybody.
All right, so listen, continue placing your orders, and guess what? It's time for a look at our today's special value, NYDJ, with the Joni.
Oh, and the Joni, she's your best friend. She is a sleek little something.